2.5-inch lowering springs. That'll help close that gap up a little bit. The back is fine, but the front's up too high. Okay, today we're putting in 2.5-inch drop springs. Now, I've seen other tutorials on YouTube make it look easy. We just have to take out the 3 top bolts, take out this shock bolt, and somehow they say this whole thing will slide out this way when you turn the wheel. So we're going to try that. Okay, I got the passenger side spring out. The way I saw online where it just fit out here, not mine. So what I ended up doing, instead of like separating ball joints, is the upper ball joint unbolts. So I unbolted it and then supported the spindle with the jack and just raised this arm out of the way, and it came right out. So then I got them outside, cleaning everything up. So I cleaned up the strut. One thing I found works really well is just spray it with WD-40 and wipe it with a rag. Cleans all that grime off. There's the old spring. And of course, handy Dan. Can't leave anything alone. So I'm painting the springs red. You'll hardly see them, but it's those little touches I always put into a car. Use an offset wrench, gets up under there. Got a 13mm nut, 12mm on the bolt. Get those going, and we got the straighten the wheels back out, put the sway link back on. And the 15mm ratchet box end up here works really well. Okay, after all the same hard work on this side, so we just got those 3 bolts up there, ball joint bolts back on, and then the sway bar and the lower strut mount. So now we're going to put the tires on, torque the lugs to spec, and I'll back it outside and take some shots. We got the new Rancho RS 5000s and the 2.5-inch lowering springs. Gotta lift that A-arm to get it back in there. Okay, a little trick I learned a long time ago. Just soak a rag in WD-40 and wipe. You get this fender wells looking brand new. Now WD-40 will collect a little bit of dust, but it does evaporate quick, and it should be dry in a day. So after doing 2 struts, I found these little park stoppers kind of get in the way of working on a vehicle, and this front sidewalk in the garage kind of gets in the way too. But for the most part, I managed to do 2 front springs and painting the springs in less than 3 hours. And with the right lighting, you can still see the spring.